All right, we live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Thirsty Thursday. What's that? Double A. What's that? Alcoholics Anonymous. That's what they do. That. Fuck that, yo. Get your drink on. This is poetry therapy today.
Okay.
No, seriously though, if you got a problem, keep going to that. But still, you can do your poetry therapy. Um. So we got our I am Maya to be with Dallas Poetry Commission. We got our guest co-host for tonight filling in for a new Nyarko, who had a feature out there doing handling her business in Florida.
Shout out to
But
Nyarko.
we got MK47 filling in for tonight, another DPC member.
What's poppin', family? What's poppin', family? I'm MK47.
MK got her first hosting gig in person Monday, yo. And she got me
And Maya to
featuring
be
for
my
yo.
feature.
She asked me to feature for her. I was so honored, yo. That's at Hamburger Mary's in Dallas, yo. So come out Monday night. We doing a poetry slam out there. Anyway, so let's see, we waiting on some people to get on. We got a good diverse crowd tonight. Yo, I just had a brain fart, man. I've been having a day today. You know what? I'm gonna go right on in it. I got some new shit that I'm gonna go ahead and spit, get off my mind tonight. Matter of fact, the rules. Let's get into the rules. I only got one rule. That's respect the artist, yo. Don't come up in here saying some disrespectful ass shit. I can't tolerate that shit. Like I say, I may not can put some hands on you, but I believe in a God the Father. I believe in karma, and they can reach you. I may not can reach you, but they can't reach you. So yeah, be respectful, be mature, be grown. Uh anyway, yeah, that's all we got. Other than that, if you got kids around, don't. But I mean, that's your house. This is online. You in your house. Fuck me. I'm just warning you. Highly, advise against it because my kids, my door is locked. My husband take care of my kids. I'm gonna cuss all the fuck I want right now while they not in my presence. Uh, and this is a raw and unfiltered show, and I'm gonna strongly advise everybody that's on the screen right now to speak their motherfucking mind as well
Let's
and
go.
give it all they got.
Let's
so,
go.
we're gonna get right on into it. Who do we just lose? Uh, okay,
It look like we
I'll
lost
hear
Michaela, right?
Michaela. Okay, I'll hear her whenever she come back in. I'll just add her back. Yeah, if anybody come back, if anybody gets booted out or whatever, I'll hear you when you come back in, and I'll just add you to the screen. Bing, there it goes. Boom. All right. So let's get on Thirsty Thursday. Let's hear some poetry. Let's get it popping. Let's get it litty. Grab your vapes. Grab your good stuff. Your good stuff. Grab your drinks. Let's chill out. Have a good time, yo. Let's go. So I'm gonna spit some new shit tonight. I'm gonna start it off.
No shit.
I'm gonna start off the first round with some new shit that I came up with while I was thinking about. I'm big on mental health awareness, but I was thought about, man, with awareness you got to have some accountability as well. So
how do I say this?
uh, who talking? Michaela.
Let me
Oh,
mute myself. Pardon me.
make sure you got some. There you go. Cool. All right. So yeah, I'm big on mental health awareness and social injustice. So yeah, so I got a new mental health awareness poem. Well, I want to talk about mental health accountability. So I wrote this new shit. Let me go ahead and get on into it. We always talking about mental health awareness, but never accountability. Like we giving Johnny a free pass to be an ass, because in reality, that's not his mental health. That's just his strategy to find a spotlight, nab attention, and blame it on his PTSD. In all actuality, a lot of folks with trauma don't even like to speak. Some don't even seek trouble, want no confrontation, get anxiety with conversation, try to hide in population. But everybody's different, you see. I know when somebody's legitimately crazy or just trying to manipulate me. Cause game recognize game. Let's be real for a moment. We all play possum, but after your ass resurrect, you better own it. Stop trying to use mental health to play victim. I'ma own all my actions. I just let you know what may trigger them. Gacy tried to call himself crazy, but he planned all that shit and they knew. If you know what you can do, then you can be accountable too. You got a health problem. You ain't a dummy, so that's not an excuse. Racism is not a mental illness. Just ask Dylan Roof. Hurt people, but you ain't gotta be an asshole, just a jerk to people. You playing them with another life, not just yours. You can't pick a fight with my esteem just cause you need more. I'm trying to battle my own demons, so what you interrupting me for? Sometimes I want to quit. Shit don't feel like it's working amidst all this dysfunction. It's super hard trying to be high functioning, having mental illness because you got to be accountable too. Folks don't acknowledge you got to actually, my bad, y'all. Folks don't acknowledge you actually getting the shit ends of both worlds and got to balance the two. I got to be normal in a world that ain't normal to you and do, damn, my own phone fucked me up, yo.
You
From
good? Spit poet.
North Dakota, fucking
Yeah.
spams, yo. That's gonna be my next piece. Spam callers. Let me whine a bit. Racism is not a mental illness. Just ask Dylan Roof. Hurt people, but you ain't gotta be an asshole, just a jerk to people. You playing with another life, not just yours. You can't pick a fight with my esteem just because you need more. I'm trying to battle my own demons. So what are you interrupting me for? Sometimes I want to quit. Shit don't feel like it's working amidst all the dysfunction. It's super hard trying to be high functioning, having mental illness, because you gotta be accountable too. Folks don't acknowledge you actually getting the shit in of both worlds and gotta balance the two. I gotta be normal in a world that ain't normal and do what normal people do. I can't say fuck this flex, gotta protect my peace and try to keep my crazy in check. Cause although they reject me, if I give up now, I lose all my self-respect. And I don't want that. I gotta have a job, raise these kids, and put up with all of society's fools. But if I'm the one that breaks character, then that ain't normal to you. I'm just as normal as you. The only difference is all my senses are heightened a few. So I gotta live in my truth and learn how to walk away from a situation that I can't undo. Like how I tried to be a cop for 9 years after leaving the army because I didn't want to work another job without being armed. But politics is a bitch. The wrong ones was still getting harmed. I had to tiptoe out before I put my alarm. Here's my badge and my gun. But if I ever grab a piece again, you motherfuckers better run. Like a recovering addict addicted to crack and don't want to relapse, uncontrolled anger and weapons don't match. So when I had my breakdown, it didn't resort to that. I ain't a coward. I ain't a coward. Just don't push me. I know what trauma can do. And if you're aware of your power, then you can be accountable too. All right. Ah, that was that one. That's a new
Sweet,
piece.
dope,
Yes.
dope.
That's a new piece I'm still working on right there. But let's get
Y'all clapping
Fire.
here or what?
I like it.
all right, let's get on into this first round. First we
Let's
got
go.
all right, Miss Butterfly, let's flap your wings. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go, butterfly.
I
Make sure
I
you
am
shout out where you're
Miriam.
from.
Oh yes, Miriam Nisi Butterfly Hall from Baltimore. Thirsty Thursday. This is my first. Sit back, enjoy. May one of the poets quench your thirst. This piece is called Dues because I've paid them. I've been disrespected by the ones I gave the utmost to. Experienced betrayal on many levels because they run from addressing the truth. Unprotected, I've been left to fight for myself against situations another person created, while they pretended to be unaware while I'm the one being slated, embarrassed by lies told because they dare not risk themselves in truth from being exposed. So let it be known because the karma you reap is multiplied because it's exactly what you chose. Sacrifice, yes, I've been because my love wasn't valued or respected. How can one expect growth from that which has been neglected? Bitches, here's the introduction to my boundaries I've set up because your violating actions left me no choice. I've paid the motherfucking dues, suffered, healed, becoming stronger and wiser. You will not silence my voice. Dues paid.
Yeah. Madame
Come
Butterfly.
on, hey dudes. I love that Baltimore accent. Them cues, them cues. I love that.
Thank you.
Oh. Let's see. Okay, so who we got? Number two. Number two. Thank you, Madame Butterfly, for that piece. Number two, we got Charlene Sleeper.
Thank you. I'm an Indigenous Two-Spirit poet and human rights activist from Billings, Montana. My first piece is titled, I Exist to Resist You. I do not exist to serve the patriarchy, Indigenous man, Black man, white man. You are not my protectors or providers. You are my oppressor, my main predator. I exist to resist you. I do not exist to kowtow to white feminism, white supremacist, white savior, white witches. You are not superior to me. You are my suppressor, the silencer of my sacred voice. I exist to resist you. I do not exist to appease the toxic Indigenous matriarchy, Indigenous woman, lateral violence, Indigenous woman, ego, Indigenous woman, jealousy. You are not my grandmother. You are colonized, tool of the oppressor, weapon of the suppressor. My lost sister, I pray you come home. I exist to resist you. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful.
All right, Miss Charlene. Yes, beautiful piece. Beautiful piece. All right, we're gonna keep it right along with I Am Free.
All right. Okay. I'm nervous, y'all. So I get like this
Don't
every
be
time.
nervous. It's okay. Everybody got it. It's okay. Do your thing. Spit free. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm free. I'm free poetry lover. I'm a writer and a poetess. Um, and I'm from Mobile, Alabama. Okay. As a child, I grew up afraid of the monster I thought was peeking through my closet at night. Until the monster that I thought was peeking through my closet at night became the monster who lay next to me. See, I didn't even ask for this, but this is what I grew up seeing. It's always the man becoming very, 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 very angry, and it's the little black girl that ends up getting beaten. See, I was soft and loving, ready to give my all for nothing because my cup was always overflowing until it wasn't. But no one wants to see a little black girl cry, does it? He was hiding a pain that I could see through. The scars on his heart I was nurturing also, even though I was not the one to put them there. He knew my story too. I was hurt by the world, scared to love again. I put my guard down and trusted him. My best friend turned into a nightmare in a split second. I didn't even see it coming. Attacked by the man who said he loved me. Knocked down by what felt like 10 mighty men to block the punches. All I could think about in my head was escape, escape, escape. I wonder if this is how my friend Vanessa felt when she died at the hands of an angry man in front of her children, or the other young women who died at the hands of an angry man in front of their children, and another, and another, and another, and the others, and the others, and the others. I knew I had seen this before, but I won't go out like this. That first hit didn't hurt my body as much as it broke my spirit. Such a coward calculating to get me alone, but like a cat in a corner, I fought back, but was met with more powerful fists. Survival mode kicks in, so I take off, only to be chased like a dog and dragged with his hands now around my neck. I didn't see my best friend, but I recognized those eyes of the monster that was peeking in the dark. So I turned into a character to plead with the anxiety flashing my life before my eyes, realizing that my son is the only one who I would die for to stay alive. I'll even play the victim in this moment if that means for me to survive. The shame of a woman being labeled a strong Black woman with no one to protect her, but the value of a little Black girl's life being trickled down almost to nothing. But no one wants to see a little Black girl cry, does it? That's it.
Come on, I am free.
Come on.
And another, and another, and
Scared of
another.
what?
Woo, that was
Nervous or
fire.
what?
I like that, yo. Woo. Let's see. Man, you got me off track. Hold on. Oh, number 4. Who number 4? Number 4. Number 4. Oh, she bold. Go
I'm
ahead.
Sarah, aka oh she bold. I wrote a poem. It's called Untitled. I wanted somebody to love. I wanted somebody to love you. You just wanted somebody around to tell you that you was loved. I wanted you to wreck me. I showed you my vulnerabilities and you wrecked me, trespassing out my body like confetti. You sat back and fed on my insecurities like spaghetti. Fuck being lovers. Were we even friends? Could you act like an enemy? While I was writing down vows, you was writing down tactics. While my heart was being filled, you were getting ready for war in my mind like it was a battlefield. I gifted you red flowers. You gifted me red flags. I gave you love in abundance while yours always seemed to lack. I thought you ain't have a sense of fashion because we always matched. Like accessories, I thought I could make you look better. Threw glitter on your aura, but that's like trying to turn oil into water, leaving me thirsty. I'm feeling dirty. I thought it was grown. We moving like kids like we ain't 30. So I deaded the relationship like I was carrying that 40. And since we never had a title, I leave this poem untitled. How does it feel?
Come on. Come on.
Oh, she bold.
Yeah. You was sitting.
Oh, she bold. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That was hot. That was hot. That was hot. The princess. You ready?
Yes. Hey,
All right.
everybody. My name is the Princess Robin. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I did a poem for my mom first. It's called Still Loving for Raynetta Renee. A tribute to my mother who survived it all. Raynetta Renee. Born in New Jersey, raised on Chicago's west side, where the streets had no mercy and childhood ended too soon. She was just a girl, a soft soul in a hard world, raised by the hands too broken to hold her right. Love was foreign, safety was rare, hugs replaced by harsh words, affection drowned in liquor and smoke. Her father died when she was only 14. Another goodbye too early. No man left to protect her, only predators. And she learned in the worst ways that the world is not kind to Black girls who don't have shields. Sexual abuse, violence, and silence. She bore more than any child should, yet still kept going. At 18, with barely a childhood of her own, she became a mother, me, her first heartbeat outside of her own. She had no map, just will, no riches, just resilience. She gave birth 6 times, 6 lives now walking this earth, and one angel who sleeps in heaven, 19 this year. She mothered through pain, through heartbreak, of fists in the absence of love. and still she gave everything she had. Raynetta Renee, the woman they overlooked, the one they talked down to, turned their backs on, treat with cold hands and colder words, but she still shows up. She still gives. She still loves. 17 grandchildren now call her grandma. 17 reasons to smile through the storm. And even when her own childhood forgotten, the battle she fought, the night she cried, the dreams she buried to keep them fed. She forgives, she remembers, she loves, because that's who she is. Raynetta Renee, not just a name, a survivor, a warrior in plain clothes, a woman who's seen the worst of this world and still wakes up each day with open arms and a soft heart. If strength had a face, if grace had a name, if love had a heartbeat, it would be hers. Mama, you are seen, you are sacred, you are still loving, and we are still learning what love truly means because of you.
Yeah, spit poet, spit poet. The princess, y'all. You had nothing to be nervous about. You are a poet
Thank
in
you.
through and through. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, next up we got Rebel Jesus.
How everybody doing? Excuse my voice. Just got through this throwing up not too long ago. Excuse me. This piece I call Rebellious. I'm the star of the New Testament, and I admit I'm an industry plant for the Holy Plan. Just saying, no parables. Speaking it plainly so you can understand. To all my fans, keep doing what you're doing. The rest of y'all, I guess I'm not fooling. I told my dad that we couldn't get all of y'all. He got mad and took it out on all of y'all. And I'm the one who had to take one for the cause. Pause. Think about this. How an all powerful know it all can exist and have regret at the same time. Somebody lying and I wouldn't doubt mankind. It's about time. I know I'm late. It's my second coming. Fix me a plate. The last supper that I had, it was kind of awkward. We didn't have no drink, so I offered my blood, and they really drunk it. I was just joking. Mind blowing. The other day, somebody asked me where was Enoch. I told him Pops put him someplace with the door locked. Why you so shocked? This in the scripts, he's gangsta. As for thy, cast out and got my own tabernacle. I got shit to tackle, rebuilding this debacle. But he regretfully gave me powers about to take back what's ours. For that I am called rebellious. Thank you.
Come on, Rebel Jesus.
Yeah, Rebel Jesus.
You're
Oh,
cold.
spit your shit, Rebel Jesus. Okay,
Thank you
That
very
was
got
cold.
much.
you. That was nice. I like that. I like that. That was hot. Next up, we got Michaela.
Hello. Can y'all hear me all right?
Yes, we
Yes.
can.
Beautiful, beautiful. Alrighty, so we'll jump into this first one. Let's see, real quick little intro. I'm Michaela. Okay. Hello, everybody. I hail from Austin, Texas in this motherfucker. Um, and I'm so excited to be here and share with you all. This so far has been really intriguing. I love all the different flows that I'm hearing, the different topics. We're gonna get into this poem entitled Yesterday. Somebody told me the world is a better place with you in it. I said I need to meditate, 'cause it medicates, it keeps my sanity, my pleasure and reality grounded. Fake being happy for so long, I cannot fucking do it anymore. Yesterday, somebody told me the world is a better place with you in it. I think to myself in conversation with self, if that were true, if the world were a better place because I'm here, or because I'm in it, then why do I feel so out of it? Out of place, no space, time, location, nor calculation of destination. Why am I floating when I should be soaring and calling it fucking survival? Why am I in a chokehold with life, with living, with wanting to live right now? Then why do I feel like this world makes space for everyone and everything but me? If the world is a better place with me in it, then how am I 6 months behind on rent facing eviction? If the world is a better place with me in it, then why don't I have family who I can rely on? If the world is such a fucking good ass place because I exist, then why do I always feel so goddamn fucking terrible? It didn't take me long to write nor edit this because I feel it. Even when I try to suppress it, I feel it, and it's why I can't get over it. Honestly, I've been feeling like I'm stuck in a cycle. And they say cyclical impressions back a fool of the subject, in more known words, doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, and expecting things to change is what they call clinically insane. So paint me psychotically perplexed because I keep trying every day. Though this world has proven to me it does not care for my kind. 2 days ago, 2 queer kids were shot at a remembrance protest for NYC Pride. If this world gave a fuck about me, they would not be fighting for their lives right fucking now. A black trans woman was killed. 2 black people were lynched. Not just killed or murdered in cold blood, but found hanging from a motherfucking tree. And your white pasty cracker ass wants to believe that racism is dead. Dead like them men hanging in the balance, like their bodies be hanging from that tree. If this goddamn fucking world is such a better place with me in it, then why do we kill black folks so heavily, so easily, so conveniently? Like they don't be having picnics no more, but they still steady picking niggas off. If the world is such a better place with me in it, then why do I ache for her daily? Or ache for my world to fall into place again? If the world is such a better place with me in it, then why did I message my dad earlier today about wanting to die yesterday? Somebody told me the world is a better place with me in it, and I questioned them. And I questioned God. And I questioned God. And I questioned them and then myself, for I wonder an endless nightmare. If this world is such a better place because I exist, then why do I always contemplate leaving? Thank y'all so much. That is that one.
I got chills.
Oh,
God.
for real though.
Yeah, that was,
I felt
Dang.
that one. I felt
That
that.
I
that
like that
piece
one,
was
Twin.
extremely
Ooh,
powerful.
Michaela.
It's deep,
Dope,
powerful, and it hit home.
dope,
It
I'm proud to
definitely
be a
hit
dope.
home.
Michaela.
Mhm.
Hey, you know it. Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Oh
thank you.
man. That was, oh my gosh. That leave me speechless. Oh. Whew.
Gotta get me a blanket after that one.
All right. Let me turn on a little heater right here. Like, oh man. Whew. Okay. Poetry queen.
Oh,
Are you able to turn on your camera?
Yes, I am.
All
I'm
right.
here. Hi, everybody. There's a face to the name. So just jump right in.
Oh, it's dark.
I've been in a room all alone for a long time. And my daddy always said that speaking up was the best thing for me, but I didn't know what I was speaking for because I damn sure didn't know how to speak for myself. I stood up as tall as I could and knew everything that I would know now that I didn't know then, and all the education that I was taught didn't really teach me much. But that's what it pays off to be learning shit from the street, because that's what teaches you the first thing you need to know before you can step outside your door. That they don't come with no friendships and they don't come with no relationship tools. They don't even come with the ship that you need to be on, because they always found ways to drop us off in places that we thought we belonged. That's only because I thought I had did this long ago. You might say, what am I looking for? But it's never been the house. It's always been the home. And I know that I can build one of my own, but I just don't think I want to be that way alone. And then I got comfortable enough that friends and family became just my family. They weren't even interested in being my friends because they thought I just wanted to blend in. That was the problem I had from the beginning, all the way until, no, stop, I'm not trying to make this end. Again, those questions came wandering through my mind, and I had to look at the clock because it wasn't really telling my time. I was all the way across the world, and no, I wasn't living in the state I was born in. I was living in the world that didn't even exist in my own spirit. I didn't even know if I was on earth or just somewhere up above. They told me that it was made out of love. And I'm not talking about no cloud nine, because I'm not interested in love that kind of way. I'm interested in what has to say, you're meant to stay. I know everybody was looking at me like, baby girl, don't give up your life this way. I mean, everybody in those buildings, I mean, church holes told themselves we are born to have a new soul, so you're made to be born again, but I don't know exactly what instructions that came with. So I took one more sip, and then I found myself in the dripping of my body that had no way to even get to the end, and I said to myself, this was just the new beginning. You might be wondering what did this little girl think she was doing, and she didn't have much of a clue, and that was a game I loved playing, and I loved playing with the intellect of my soul that was you. So now everyone has a question for me. Are you sure you're really ready? So the closer I got to my doctors said to me, are you sure you're really ready to look at what you made? And I knew it wasn't mistakes he was speaking of. I knew it was not exactly love, but it was lust, because I knew the baby growing inside of me really wasn't meant for me to be made of. I told myself that I would never do this again. Some people might really wonder, what exactly is it that you aren't trying to do again? Have sex or be fucked until you didn't have an end? I looked both of them in the face and I told them I didn't want to name my baby in this place called Earth that seemed so peaceful. So I told that little girl that was inside of me, I'm going to do this when I have a different kind of family tree. I know the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, but I didn't even wonder, was I trying to make a household again, or was I trying to make the house hold again? That's how I knew this was made to come to an end. Peace.
Oh Lord, y'all on fire tonight. Poetry Queen. I gotta ask. You know I gotta ask. Was that off the dome?
Yes, it was.
Oh Lord.
Awesome.
You see what I'm
Jesus
talking about?
Christ.
MK, you see what I'm talking
Jesus
about?
Christ.
You see what I'm talking? That's
It was completely off the dome. All I did was pick a subject, and I just kind of read the room.
MK. You just missed.
Beautiful.
That was off the dome, MK.
I heard most of it, man. My dang iPad was tripping. I had to get on my phone.
She just said that was off the dome again.
Oh, I'm about to leave again.
Go.
That was cold.
Yeah,
That
from the
was too
beginning to the end.
cold. Oh
By
Yo,
my
any
this is
chance.
god.
crazy.
Hold on.
I can
Y'all
tell
are.
when you in your zone though. You get to this frequency and you just going and going and going. That's cold. That's raw talent right there.
Yeah, Michaela, yeah. That's what I did the first time I heard her too. And she said the first time that when she spit, yo, I'm thinking, okay, yeah, this is a poem that she wrote. And then she said it was off the dome. I'm like, what?
That's my secret.
Yeah,
I
off
don't
the
say nothing
dome.
to nobody till I'm all done. That takes the excitement to a new level. I don't
That's
say I'm gonna do it,
crazy.
nothing.
And you say you
The
from
only
where?
time from New York.
Yeah, come on to Dallas. We need a new
Yeah,
mate.
we need you down here. I ain't even gonna hold you. Come on to Texas.
Yeah.
Is your Instagram by any chance Poetry Queen?
Yes, I
All
have a
right.
blog
All
where I
right.
write personal pieces for people, as you can see on my note. All I need is a picture. I don't know y'all. If any of y'all were wanting for me to write a piece for you guys, I could do that. Just send a picture of whatever you want me to read off of. I read the room and I read the picture.
Oh hell yeah!
Look at that.
Dog.
Look at that. Look at that.
Dog.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah,
Wowza!
we gonna connect. I
So
ain't
just
even. Mm-hmm.
so
And
yeah,
that brings up another thing. When y'all spit, before y'all spit, when you represent where you from, throw out y'all's handle too, so everybody can know where you where they can find you at on social media as well. You know, so make
yeah.
sure you get yourselves out there, yo. So everybody know where to find y'all at, and
Well,
can
I've always wanted to
stay
go
in
back
touch.
down there because I went down there before. I was down in Texas a couple of years ago, and I was in Houston, but I do definitely want to go to Dallas. So I
Yeah.
will be down there.
Oh, Dallas got a second home in Houston too. We got a spot in Houston.
So either
So
one, let me know, and I will be down there. Listen. I will get down
come
there.
on, come on, come
Hey, Austin
on.
wants you too. Austin wants you too.
Well,
Hell, we
all
want
y'all listen.
Austin.
All y'all gotta do is
We want
contact me
Austin.
and we
Both of
talk.
y'all come to Dallas.
All y'all gotta do is keep in touch with me and hit me up, and that's it, and we can talk.
Shoot, we gonna hook up everybody on the screen. We want
Definitely.
all y'all though. DPC gonna try, especially New York. I'm telling y'all.
Oh, I'm
I'm
telling you, you come up here and I'm there. I don't care if I'm at work. I will come straight there.
That's
I
love.
know it's some spots in New York, yo. I want to take a
Uh,
trip to New York on the
all they
real
do is
though.
talk shit out there.
For
We
real.
know it's some
Get some
spots.
New
We
York and
know.
some Texans together, boy.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much to get us up there. That's why I said I warn people all the time. I'm like, I speak poetically. That's like my second language. So don't try us up here. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Don't do it. They'd be like, you smart. I know, and you're just I don't know something. And we run with it like we just take our pieces and we go. When you speak that language as a second language, as I call it, it's literally you got to come approach a lot of us creative minded people, no matter where you're from, with caution because we
Mhm.
can come at you.
Mhm.
We can be
Y'all are on
nice,
fire
but we definitely
tonight,
have that creative
man.
minded.
I'm
Yes.
looking forward to this second round. While y'all gonna throw us a two-piece this second round,
Yeah.
man. Y'all on ooh, ooh.
If that
If
was
y'all
what round
watching,
one was,
that was round one with
woo.
one piece. They about to hit us with a
That's
two-piece
why
this
my
one.
iPad was tripping. I think it overheated.
Oh, come on,
Yeah.
MK. Come on, MK. You
Yeah,
gotta stay
y'all
with
was
us.
spitting. Y'all was spitting.
You gotta take the rounds. You gotta take the reins on the second round. Come on, come on, come on.
Easy.
All
All right,
right,
we got some.
we getting into round two. What you got, MK?
All right. I'm MK. I'm the youngest pup of the DPC. Um, glad to be here with Maya to be tonight. To fill in for Nyarko. So I got a little one. This is one of my favorite ones that I tell everybody. It's a little tongue twister for y'all. So let's get it. Love is loose logic, cause logically love doesn't seem so logical. Love is being selfishly unselfish, settling for something so submissively. My thoughts become cluttered, causing claustrophobia in a mind with unlimited space. Some kind of confusing when causing confusion. Don't mean to leave you confused, just can't keep my thoughts in one column. This is a difficult subject to speak upon. Perhaps pain is pretty painless when you purposely put all your petals in one pocket. I often speak better when my words are a little scattered. Sometimes it's scary to say what scares me when I'm scared. Love is scarce, he's so scary, secretly scoring scars so suddenly. I don't know whether to listen to my head or my heart. It hurts to hope for healing when you don't know the difference between hurt and healed. So hopefully that harmony of hurt hides behind that hollow hole of love. And I'm always told to dream big, but whatever's bigger than big has to be my biggest bet. So my love belongs to those who are black and brown, because big dreams can't get bigger without being black. And my words never rhyme, so I often like to illustrate alliterations, because what's better than having the illustration of you alliterating long literature? So I literally just alliterate, so your mind starts to obliterate and twist and turn to the tip top of this poem. So you reread that shit just a tad bit slower. And I'm still trying to figure out my worth. I just know it has to do with wealth. I start to wander when I'm wondering what's worthy of my wealthiest wants. Will my will to want wealth be worthy enough of my own wealthiness? Because can and can't are synonyms in my book. Because I can't keep contradicting what keeps my composure, because consequences are connected to the root of contradiction, and consequently continued contradiction can't keep me composed. So I stay positive in most situations, but my mind likes to play a gambling game with gratitude, greeting every thought so gracefully while giving gratuity to every grasping grief. They say tighten your talk through your teeth, because too many times with our tongue do the talking. Without love, we would be so gratefully ungrateful. So we give grace to God for granting such greatness, because without God, we don't got love. Poem.
Dope, 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 dope.
And that's why she a
Yes.
member of the DPC.
Love.
Yeah, the real life is the become.
Represent. You got anything you want to share with them? Okay, we got some time, yo. We rolling, we flying, yo. We ain't took a moment to chill or nothing, yo.
Nah,
Anybody
for real,
got
we
anything?
is just flying through it.
I mean, we got
We
a whole
flying.
hour, 20 minutes and everything.
We flying.
You got
through
anything
it.
you want to? Anybody got some shout outs they want to do? I mean, anybody got something they just want to, shout out on the top off the top of their dome or anything? Just a spree, just say no.
I
Nobody
got a
want to talk.
shout out. I got a
What's
shout
up?
out. I want to shout out Rachel Mack Film Production. Because I do acting and I'm a writer and I do a lot of things with them. They doing the Players Ball in Mobile, Alabama, September the 26th. And you just dress up, get in character, and you know what I'm saying, just do your thing. So if y'all, I'm inviting y'all too. I know y'all everybody all over the place, but look, it's on September the 26th. It's Rachel Mack Film Production. You get in touch with her and she'll give you the details. And it's gonna be the bomb. Like a lot of people coming from a lot of different places.
Oh, that's
Okay.
love. That's tight. That's tight.
Yo.
I know we got someone from Illinois in here, right? We a couple of the members of the DPC. We're gonna be in Peoria, August 9th, August 8th. We'll be out there in Illinois for a showcase. So if you're able to show some love.
And somebody spitting in the background. Somebody wanted to get on the stage, and that's in the background.
Come to the front. Come to the front, brother man.
Move to the front. Anybody else need to get out some shout outs?
Yeah, I'll do one real quick.
What's up?
Awesome. So this Saturday, I will be attending the 3rd, I believe, open mic for a collective known as Something to Say, SUMN to Say. It's going to be here in Austin. A place called The Vortex, which is off Main Road. It's a rappers showcase and musician showcase. So it's going to be that vibe. But next Wednesday, Austin Poetry Slams, our collective, we are having our quarterfinal slam, which is one of 4 slams to determine who's going to be on APS's slam team for next year. If y'all are free on a Wednesday and can get on into Austin, let me know. I can shoot the info. That's all.
Man, we be going through Houston, but we need to ride through Austin.
We had a couple people. I've had a couple people hit me up to come to Austin, so we might have to make that a move, DPC.
I think that's even shorter than Houston, ain't it?
It would.
Yeah, it's about 3.
It would. Man.
Not to mention.
Anybody else got something to say? Anybody else want to get something off their head, off their mind, off a shout out, anything? Yo, I'll let you know. We go so DPC, we gonna be in New Orleans on the weekend of the 26th. We having a battle in New Orleans, y'all. It's gonna be fire, yo. Oh my gosh, yo. New Orleans show, even though I'm representing Dallas Poetry Commission, I am representing Dallas Poetry Commission. But New Orleans is my favorite spot in this country, yo. I love me some New Orleans. I told y'all, yo, I got family in the boot, not in New Orleans, but in the boot. So my second home is Louisiana, y'all. So it's all good though. It's all love. It's just a friendly battle. But we gonna go hard though.
DPG.
Yeah. I'm with the DPC, yo. I'm with the DPC, yo. I'm telling you, I'm gonna represent. I'm gonna represent.
Love.
It's all love though, yo. It's gonna be a friendly battle going on. It's
Yeah.
all love though, but it's gonna be fun, yo.
Big
It's gonna
facts.
be. We're gonna have a great time. Great time. We're gonna hit them streets too. Do some pop up poetry. So y'all gonna see us up on what is it? Bourbon Street.
And we'll be on
What
live
is it?
too, so I'll join in.
Yeah. We're gonna go live, hit up live wherever we go, yo. So
Yeah.
you can follow us there, everything, you know. So all right. Before we move on to round 2, one last chance. Anybody, anything? Anything? All good? All good. Madame Butterfly say, let's keep this rolling. All right. Round 2. Kick it off with Madame Butterfly. Everybody doing 2 pieces this time. Remember, represent where you from again, but spit your hand, say your handle as well, so everybody know where to follow you at.
All right. Butterfly from Baltimore. You can find me on Facebook under Miriam Neicey, Neicey Hall. And this one is Immeasurable Love. As I experience life and growth, it comes with continuous change. The knowledge and wisdom received requires that I not remain the same. What once was thought to be right, for that time it was. Consequences proved the choice of change was what I stood in need of. I had to learn, relearn, and unlearn as I critiqued myself. This allowed me to improve every aspect of my health. Thinking and questioning is vital in every decision and plan. Purpose has power to build or destroy. This I deeply understand. Accountability, growth, and change all go hand in hand. The love I gave yesterday is not the same today in actions or what's spoken of. As I prosper in mental maturity, I am able to offer you my non toxic, immeasurable love. Poem, and I'm moving on to my next piece. And this one here, just a little something, and it's give me head to make it wet. Give me head to make it wet. Touch me through your mind and heart and see what you will get. I don't want just a physical connection. I want to stimulate you with a spiritual erection. I want us to connect in mutual admiration, healing, attentiveness, and respect. You must be willing to see what is shown, to join me in collaboration as we search, exploring within the unknown. To know how to kiss my thoughts, that they will rest in your security. How to caress before you even begin physically touching me. Touch me with your mind's eyes. Speak the unspoken from your soul. Exchange in energy increases as your mere presence is beyond pleasurable. Caresses that brings comfort as my body calls to be held, releasing all defenses, while the smell of your essence draws me into where the natural aroma speaks volumes to my senses, drawn deeper into with the gentleness of your unfelt kisses. In response, my body reacts to your warmth as my nipples rise. The heat travels down throughout my body from my mind to between my thighs. Freely, the lock is removed as I open myself to you entirely. You are the one I needed with the key to make it wet. Oh, yes, make it wet. Sapiosexually, give me head to make it wet. Poem.
Come on now, Butterfly.
All right.
I told y'all I learned the hard way with Madame Butterfly. Ooh.
Got me all hot and bothered.
I toned it down a little bit for now.
You toned it down. You toned it down. Oh, butterfly, butterfly. Ah, you know what? You are welcome on this show anytime. You never know what you're gonna get. Let's see. Number 2. Miss Charlene Sleeper.
Hello. So I'm from Billings, Montana. I don't have an online handle because I do this mostly out of just kind of a hobby. So the first poem I'm going to read is actually one that was suppressed because of this painting it goes along with. It was suppressed by a super liberal white feminist here in Montana because it's a two-spirit poem, which is the equivalent of LGBTQ. It's titled Knowing But Not Knowing. I loved you when we were nothing, before the unfolding of the universe birthed us into creation. I loved you when we were space dust, star fire, earth and clay. I loved you while our ancestors battled one another for survival. I loved you as we were being formed in our grandmother's wombs. I loved you while we were coming into our own in the wilderness. I love you now, having found you on a late winter's day in a coffee cafe on 2nd Avenue North, knowing but not knowing then how deeply I have always loved you. I love you now, knowing but not knowing then how deeply I will always love you. So there's that one. This is a longer poem titled Honor Me as You Honor a Mountain. Honor me as you honor a mountain from the hot valley, the base of a beautiful and profound summit, a curious wonderment, a beckoning blue mystery. Honor me as you honor a mountain. Consider the incline, amazed at the scatter of boulders, trees, shrubs. Ascend slowly, step lightly, those gifts of gentle acts through sharp shale and soft earth to avoid entangling in wild rose thickets. Honor me as you honor a mountain. No ancient wild spirits and wandering ghosts roam the tree canopies and the creek lines, leave offerings of tobacco, beads, and harvest gifts. Honor me as you honor a mountain. Part 2. Honor me as you honor a mountain and listen for my sacred name. Part rushing river, part rushing river water over smooth stones. Part radiant lightning and rumble of thunder. Part rain on leaves. Part crackling of burning prairie grasses. Part breeze through the pine canopy. Part snap of winter cold split trees. Part bird songs, bear grunt, elk call, insect hum. Part unknown sounds in the dark. Honor me as you honor a mountain and learn my sacred name. Weave sweet scented flowers into the braid of your hair. Embroider porcupine quills and sweetgrass along the length of your clothes. Devour the wild fruits and gather prayer stones at sacred places. Honor me as you honor a mountain and speak my sacred name, at first stumbling over the complexity of its rhythm and cadence, its resonance. Speak my sacred name again from the depth of your love, a startling new wondrous sound, stilling life in a moment of reverence. Part 3. Honor me as you honor a mountain, and when you reach the summit, gaze outward towards the valley, to the eastern rising sun and moon, to the southern warmth, to the western oncoming storms, to the northern cold, and sing their prayer songs in gratitude. Sing my name's prayer song. Honor me as you honor a mountain. Learn, speak, know, and sing my name. Honor me as you honor a mountain, and I will honor you the same. And that is the end.
Yes,
I like that
Charlene.
one.
Yes, yes. Nice. That was a good flow. I like that. That was beautiful. Real beautiful.
Charlene. No, it's actually Jolene. We're gonna switch it up. Charlene, 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 Charlene. Tight.
Okay, it was Dolly Parton over here.
It is.
What you thought I was gonna say Beyonce? No, that was Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Beyonce took it. That was Dolly.
hmm
Let's see. Oh shoot, I lost my list. Okay, number three. I am free. Number 3 is I am free.
All right, this is I Am Free Poetry Lover from Mobile, Alabama. And this next piece that I'm doing is called Awaken.
You got a handle?
Oh yeah, and it's I Am Free Poetry Lover on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I think that's it. Yeah. So yes, I Am Free Poetry Lover on all those platforms. Okay. Information is key, but ignorance is bliss. Do you want to live in a world full of false hope and empty dreams that are limited? Is that why I put down religion and now worship in spirit? The pastor says that he can prophesy to me to warn me about my future, lay hands on me for healing, not knowing this is something like Reiki healing. If I don't pay my tithes, I don't get my blessings. I have to look up to another man as God to get to heaven. But meanwhile, behind closed doors, the pastor tries to touch me. Says the little boy going to church looking for direction, running to tell the assembly, and they don't trust him. Going to tell the proper authorities, and they try to hush him. No one says anything but continues to praise the leader. So the little boy grows up and he becomes a preacher, doing the same things that were done to him, and now he is a predator. Religion was created to inflict fear, be afraid of who you are and who you can become. You don't know that you can create anything with just the words from your tongue. I refuse to believe the saying that says you can only live once. Well, not me, because I will live and not die, prosper as my soul prospers. Death is a curse and I break it. There's life, there's power of life and death in the tongue, so speak it. Or would you rather live in a world full of fear and no knowledge of self until you cease to exist? Because information is key, but ignorance is bliss. Okay. All right. The next one is a little different. So I don't know how I'm like transferring from that to this, but the next poem that I have is untitled. Okay. On a new level. Tired of just fucking. Master the art of love making. But now I'm ready for something different. I'm not looking for the biggest dick or the best tongue action. I've had that old news. I'm looking for the most intelligent, biggest intellect in the room. What can we do together besides sex? Yeah, Bunny and Clyde, that's cool. But I'm looking for a nigga to speak up and stand tough like Malcolm X. You think you can just fuck me? No. Pussy like magic. I will have your ass around here thinking you walking backwards. But I refuse to mix my energy with fucked up energy. That shit is not safe. I pay attention to my man everywhere I'm licking or touching. Ride that dick slow, no rushing. I know I hit the spot when them toes start curling. Wait a minute. I'm off track. Back to the basics. If you can demand my attention, be consistent with your vision, I ain't got no choice. You must be gifted. I won't talk, just listen. Because that shit is rare. Some men so scared to take the throne, quick to want to fuck on a bitch, but can't build from the bottom with a goddess. I need a king that can fuck my head up with knowledge. Recognize that he is a god in a human body. If you lead, I follow. Because I know a king when I see one. Can't live off potential. Your ass got to want to be one. Truth is, I can't be kept. Touch my body, make love to my mind, because I can fuck myself. Poem.
Yeah. Yeah. hmm Now
Yeah,
that
yeah,
first
yeah,
Never
one,
use
yeah.
the
That was
mic fast
fire.
enough. Yes, both of them. Much
Yo,
enjoy.
them
That was a
yo,
whole roller coaster. Oh my God.
that was
me.
hot. That was hot. That was hot. That was hot.
That was.
Nice, nice. Y'all are
You
killing
are
it
free
tonight.
indeed. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes, 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 yes.
Y'all killing it tonight. Y'all killing it. Let's see. So we on number 4. Oh, she
Oh, she
bold.
bold.
All right. So again, my name is Christian Tierra, aka Oshi Bowl from New York. This next poem was born out of rage. It's called Must Be AI. They tell me I'm not a real poet because my label says made in Harlem and not the right side, or let's be frank, the white side of America. They say must be AI because we done everything in our power to make sure she never realized she never needed a key to open up the cage we put her in, only her mind. A Black woman with dreams, unrealistic. A Black woman with gifts and brilliance, unrealistic. A Black woman writing better than us, dangerous and unpatriotic. Must be AI because we killed the human side in every generation of her lineage, systematically regressing what makes her feminine, rebranding her purpose as a strong Black woman. And since we're finally being honest, we liked you better when you were blind and mentally paralyzed, where from our thrones we pretend like we sympathize. Our fragile stomachs easily triggered when the truth seems out the well-oiled machine we call equality. Racism has great camouflage, blending into what we call normality, moving with stealth disguised as basic formalities. Credit checks, additional questions needed. I wish I could help, but we have lack of funding based on your background. I have friends that look like you. Automatically, that means I'm for you. Come on, I voted for Obama too. Racism may change her outfits, but her style is still the same. The board may change, but the game is still the same. The objective is still the same, to keep me on the bottom, not threatened to the hierarchy of society. I was born in Harlem. That should tell you something. The birthplace of a renaissance and a revolution. This is not a part two. This is a continuation. The echoes of those before me bounce off my mental and come out of me. Must be AI. No, this is legacy in motion. Langston, Zora, Audrey, and now me. That's not arrogance or ego. I'm reading out loud the prophecy. This poem should tell you something, revealing what's hidden in plain sight. In 2025, the deadliest thing in America is still a Black person that can read and write.
Hold on. Wait a minute. We got another New Yorker in the building. Wait a minute. I had to stop whatever the hell I was doing. I didn't care who heard me either. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We need to keep in touch, contact, all of the above. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
That
you got
was
2.
Yeah, I gotta do too.
You
So
got you got 2 of them. You got
yes,
Oshi Bold and Poetry Queen.
yes.
mm-mm, mm-mm. That, mm-mm. That don't need no words. That just needs sit up, sit down, and shut up. Okay.
But that was fire. Ooh, we get a 2-piece though.
All right, this one was born, I guess, out of love. All right, this poem is called Angela. All right, Angela. I'm sorry, babe, but that's not your name. It's just the name that I use to manifest you into my reality. Calling you Angel felt too obvious, too sacred to say out loud. But in my mind, the A has always been silent. Either way, I trust these words will find the soul that they were meant for, so they'll never be said in vain. But for now, for this moment, let me call you by another name, the one my soul has waited with bated breath to say, wife. Yeah, I like the sound of that almost as much as I like the sound of your laughter or the sacred rhythm we create under moonlight. Bodies entwined under silk seeks like sacred geometry built from dreams and declarations, a prophecy even. That a love like this exists and we'd find each other like hours, minutes, and seconds will never miss. Your kiss will feel like a welcome letter, a celebration, a homecoming that makes me believe in destiny again. And when your eyes drift to my scars, not with pity, but with reverence, I'll know you'll see me whole. And when you stumble for words trying to apologize for things you didn't cause, I'll stop you gently. I'll thank you for your generosity, but these were mine to carry. And now we transform. We transmute the ache into artistry, the wounds into wisdom, and write a new legacy, her story. The one where you see the God in me and I see the God in you. The one our mothers whispered in prayers as they carried us in their wombs. The vision hidden in fruits where we traded bliss for freedom, once forbidden, now awakened. And still, I don't know your name, not yet, but I know your frequency. I feel you every time I whisper your name into the silence, hoping echoes find you on the other side of becoming Angela. Not just a name, a vibration, a return I remember before I ever met you. So if you hear this and your chest stirs in the softest corners of your spirit, know this wasn't a poem, this was a calling. And I trust it'll find its way home to you, to Angela.
Yeah, come on, Angela. Come on. I like that one. Oh, she bold.
That was beautiful. Nice. Man,
Y'all spitting.
for real, yo.
I've been missing out on Thirsty Thursday.
Oh, man. The princess.
Okay. The Princess Robin is my name. I'm from Chicago, Illinois again. You can find me probably on everything by the Princess Robin. The poem I'm gonna say is called "Who Am I?" Who am I? Who am I? Who I'm trying to be, not myself, not someone like me. I'm not good enough. I'm worthless. Anybody but me. That's how depression have you thinking and believing. We only grow up wanting to be the best versions of me. See, me, I want to be a hairstylist, a writer, and a fashion designer. Yep, that's all in me. Born and raised in K-Town, West Side, in them windy streets. Well, back then, you had a choice like the army to wake up and try to be all that you can be. It was fun and adventurous. Seemed like people lived long. But that was back in the 90s, where depression was brushed off, swept under the rug to someone like me. You would have thought depression in the 2000s is where it all began. Nobody dealt with mental health. It was like being accused of a crime you have never done. Who? I ain't got that. Don't put that on me. When in actuality, they was hurting, struggling, living in a fantasy, trying to hide and bury their reality, while all in all, disguising the misery. I got a heart of an angel and a mind of a demon. I'm a robin bird with a broken wing, damaged from all I went through, heard and seen. Depression cripples your self-esteem, derails your dreams, makes little shit seem bigger than it seems. I watched my mom get abused and misused. She never let us see a bruise. She dressed to impress her hair stayed slave. She was a real definition of popping your shit. Did her job as a mother not only to me and my siblings, but to whoever needed her. She wore her crown. She never let it slip. Inside her, she probably felt like shit. I grew older. It was crazy when it hit because I watched it. Then I went through the same shit. 7 years, three sons. Three sons, boy, I kept my life on Do Not Disturb and I silenced it because I knew I couldn't run from it. I got kids, I needed help, and I will always keep running back to it. This was different time and this was different shit. All snap, I let my crown slip. It tipped till I was tired of it. I found myself, I found my worth, I got out of it. Y'all, I was doing my shit. As I thought I was over it, here goes the emotional part of it. Nightmares and flashbacks. Damn, I thought I was through with that. Two more kids and someone I showed genuine love to unconditionally. I does my stuff when it comes to these 5 boys. Even though it be hard at times, I be struggling to show up for myself most of the times. I don't even speak to that man. I ain't even seen his face. 7 years later, his name can still make my heart change its pace. They told me I was dramatic. Girl, stop acting crazy. That's when I realized depression never really goes away. It lets you forget about it for a while. The moment you let your crown slip, that's when it gets you. You can forgive the situation, but you will never forget. I learned the only way to heal is to heal internally because that's where all the pain is. So now I own my own pain and trauma, like many men and women are doing these days. using it as means to help change the world. I have a voice that no one can silence but me. So the answer to my own question is, who am I? I'm a beautiful melanin queen who have been through some things, but I'm in renovation to not find the old me, but embrace the new me, which has new dreams and room for me to find out what I want and who I'm trying to be. Um, that was that poem. Now my second poem. I don't think it really has a title. I don't know if it's kind of long or not, but I'm gonna try my best to get through it. Okay. This is to the person who took advantage of me at such a young age. The person who took it out from me and left me with numerous hidden scars and hella rage. My livelihood, my trust, my youth, and reality. My relationship with her for a while, my needing to be. Just my whole outlook on our society. 15 years old, thinking this only happens in movies. Ain't no way this is really happening to me. My reasoning for this is knowing all I went through in all those couple of years. It was too much to even process or try to understand to even begin to heal. The things you did and said when I was younger, all I felt was violent hunger. The hurt, the embarrassment, the sadness, the madness left me so very vulnerable and uncomfortable. No one to talk to, no protection. I couldn't sleep, just didn't seem safe for me. Begging my little sister to stay with me. You made me hold it to my chest, waiting and watching out for you. I never got the rest. I lost all respect. You preyed on your success by pretending to be someone else, scared to tell a soul, fighting to find reasons to make you disappear, which was really when my suicidal thoughts started to appear. You loved and act like you was truly happy and sincere, playing with a hardened mind, delaying time till she was asleep or was away, probably praying on the day when you can disgustingly have it your way, fondling and kissing on her baby, but also knowing you had her mother who was nearly the same age. How dare you? I was only 15 years old. Nothing was ever peachy. I mean, I seen and heard many, many things, born and raised on love and survival mode, puts you in the most compromising place in life. That's the story that's never being discussed or told. You're supposed to love your family, right or wrong, but most of the hard times they are never there and left. People raised on love will do anything for you. People raised on survival will do anything to you. So what's the explanation when you're raised on both? Nobody knows how to differentiate who or what is right or wrong, while we loving the wrong people unconditionally a little too long, while fighting the fight every single day and night to give their love and support to the people all their life, not knowing if they are using you, giving back to you, or just leading you on. I tried to push through it and I ended up just crying and crying every night, trying to figure out just why was this all even going on. Only one to save my family life, not let them just die to someone who mine ain't right. Me not knowing or thinking that maybe you killing my family is probably just all a lie. I didn't know who was capable of doing what in my eye. Living in Chicago on that west side, man, I thought that was just enough. Hell, maybe even a little too much. I watched men who we love treat the queen like she was nothing and didn't even mean a thing. I watched some like Ken fall from the third floor, busted her head wide open right in the middle of a group discussion. I seen a girl shoot herself in the head like she wasn't a mother. Getting into my first real fight, my mommy was moving stuff back and forth all night. Seemed like to another state, but was only 45 minutes away. A girl I thought was my friend had somehow snuck around with my uncle and she let him hit. But he didn't want a relationship, just only wanted relations with the chick. I had no knowledge of this, but playfully he asked for a piece of her burger on some playing shit. Playing around, her burger fell, emotions changed, things got real, real quick. Now she's making threats to have her brother beat him and end his life quick. Turns out she had a cousin trying to bully me. I got tired of it, and she made me beat her so brutally. She lost, got mad, and made matters worse. Her brother came trying to shoot us off the earth. Put a gun to my head. My mom almost lost it. She prayed to him while praying over me till he just walked away and said, fuck it. I didn't need any more trauma. I didn't think I was even able to handle it. It seems as if it was all over for a while. Then my special day was then turned to our special day because this nigga got the same birthday. My sweet 16 barbecue, family and friends dancing and having fun, enjoying the scene. We was two turned. Then there goes the adrenaline. I was extremely lit to the point I felt stuck. Somebody had spiked my cup. What I had in my cup didn't do no damage, so whoever did it only wanted to be helpless so they can have a nice advantage. I sat down at the table. Everyone was still having fun while I was faded. He bent down and stated, "You having fun yet?" It was me at that cause of that big smile as big as the Kool-Aid man grin with all his teeth in. What he had done to me, I felt dizzy. Body felt weak hoarseness. I had no voice. I couldn't speak. I didn't say nothing for the rest of the night. The party had to end. Hell, what was so messed up? I can't even remember how it began. Just as I thought it was over, it was a heartbeat in my head. I guess the real party in his eyes was about to begin. I had a mirror on my bed. I had did my hair when I woke up while I was still laying in bed. I think I had braids worn into a ponytail up in my head. My mom had me fresh in a green Celtic dress. Rajon Rondo #9 and some white Air Force Ones to match the white in the dress. But let me get back to this mess. I couldn't even be happy about my mom's fashion success because what I'm about to tell y'all that happened next, man, this shit still got me upset. Everybody was exhausted. Most of them slept. Others snuck outside knowing my mom wasn't getting up just yet. I had my underwear on, white sheet covering up my teenage breasts. I had lost my voice. I didn't have no phone to text. I laid in bed in distress. I closed my eyes hoping to fall fast asleep and letting the time be put to the test. But I heard something. I looked around and it was dark shadow and a faint creak. I just so happened to look again. This time is in the back of me. And to surprise, it was this creep. Pants to his ankle at my door, jacking himself off with the door wide open to the side of me. I squeezed the sheets tightly and tucked it deep up under me. He tried and tried to get under the sheet with me. I screamed a great scream with, to my surprise, no words coming up out of me. As he kissed and felt on me, all I could do was cry a scream. He must have heard something. He tried to cover my mouth, but I jerked and tried to make a noise by dropping something on the floor. As confident as he seemed, he knew he couldn't R-word me that night. I was still able to put up a fight. I don't think I could finish.
And that's okay. That's your raw truth in that piece. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank you for
yeah,
sharing
yeah.
that with us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I
Thank
have like
you.
the utmost respect for artists that just have the courage to just speak just raw like that. I know that takes like a lot of courage, yo. Like a lot of courage. Like I know I try to be as transparent as I can in my pieces, but even there's some things that, that I still stray away from. And so I know that takes courage.
Mm-hmm.
And I have so much respect for artists like you that speaks on that.
Thank you.
Because I know how hard I know it's got to be hard. But
Yeah.
I know that there's people like there's other people that needs to hear that, and that's why I feel
Absolutely.
like there's this poetry is therapy, yo. And I really 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 do appreciate you coming on here and sharing those pieces with us. I
Thank
really
you
do.
all.
Show that. Much love. Much love to you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, the princess.
Thank
I,
you all.
whew, that was
Black Jesus. Oh no, Rebel Jesus. I'm talking about Black Jesus. I'm funny.
Black Jesus. Oh man, okay. Let me compose myself. Uh, this piece I call Parable Spoken Plainly. What's the deal with all these parables, especially since you telling me fables on purpose? That means you purposely deceiving me. Now, where's the trust in that? Trust I'm a motherfucking God. Just do what I say or it's gonna be hell to pay. I don't like nobody questioning my authority. All I need is loyalty and commitment for my experiments. If you don't, I will kill you and your fucking kids. But only the first ones. What do you think? I'm a monster? Well, you will be right. I put a hit on my only son for each and every Adam. That means human. But I brung him back the eve of Monday because I love him. He does. Okay, he was just a muse to my rules, and you believed it, even though it's written in my booklet. Maybe it was a parable. Therefore, it wasn't meant for you. Hey, want to know a little secret? I'll tell you, all you gotta do is spread it. What's the catch? See, there you go, asking them questions again. Now it's a fucking sin. Don't do it again, man. Are you out or in? Thrilling choice. Now, what I'm about to tell you, write it down or don't write it down. All I want you to do is spread it from town to town, then from city to city, then we make our way from state to state, then we taking over the world, Pinky. Here's the secret. Your reality is my imagination manifested into physical creation. What's real to you is all made up in my head, and obviously I'm intrigued with bloodshed. Now go and bless everybody with what thou Lord has said. You're my new prophet, and I expect profit just as long as you remember to ask no questions, just actions, and maybe you will survive this. Humans could be a real bitch, as my son Jesus. Or when they come back, of course. And that's it for now. Your overlord has spoken. Thank you.
Come on, Rebel G.
Uh, and this next piece is called Through Poetry. Before I was on this earth, I was known. Went from being a myth to born a legend. The funny thing is, Pops made me a prestige peasant. He wasn't even present, a deadbeat. Barely even spoke to me until I was dead meat. A couple days later, I was on my feet. I got up out of there. Went to see my peeps, told them I was out of here. Time lapse over 2,000 years. Now I'm doing poetry in front of descendants of those who murdered me, but I'm not my dad. I won't hold you accountable for something you didn't ask for. That's how you cause a domino effect. Instead, I mind my own business. Writing and laughing at these prayers I'm projecting on the ceiling, laid back and be chilling. Humanity be illin', believing I'm Captain Save them niggas. At one point, maybe, now, mostly not. But Copper Squad, there's more. Wasn't it my dad that planned this whole thing? So why my man's Just Lou get blamed for everything? It sounds like he has accountability issues, so he created somebody to blame. It's probably why he's so ashamed to show his fucking face. In RJ, we trust me. It's not the shame. Ruthless. A GWA. You think he wildin' now? Wait till you hear the parables from back in the day. A people master. Check. Unstable emotionally. Check. A vampire. Not sure, but bloodthirsty. Check. Not giving a fuck. Double check. All these blind followers trying to make it into heaven. Good luck. No matter what, it's a lottery. But if you flatter me, I might can get your name bumped up. Knowing my loving and merciful dad, I promise you, no guarantees. Now back to me. Yeah, I'm back. Please don't bother me. Like y'all say nowadays, keep that same energy. And I'll be around city to city, state to state, global eventually. Speaking a good word through poetry. Thank you.
Appreciate that,
Rebel
Rebel
Jesus.
Jesus.
What I tell you, man? What I tell you, MK? What I tell you about this dude?
Appreciate you,
Thank
Rebel
you. Thank
Jesus.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, he different, all right. He
You got,
different.
yeah,
Yes.
you got a
Yes.
flow I've
Man,
never heard before.
I told him that last time.
Yeah,
See, that's
I
what
felt like I
flow.
was
I
listening to a conversation. Like that's how ill it felt. Like it
told him.
didn't even. It
Yeah,
wasn't like, did you script this? This was like a conversation. I was glued to the screen just now. Like
it sounds straight off the dome. Like it sounds like you literally just talking.
Well,
It's
I
just
just
different,
practice a
yo.
lot.
It's that's a
Thank you. Appreciate
see. I knew I wasn't the only one. I was like, man,
it.
this shit different, yo. Okay. All right. My Kayla, you
My
there?
Taylor, come on, name twin.
I sure am. I'm currently trying to think of which one I want to do first. We can go with some queer religious shit, or we can go with some poetic shit. Let's see, which one do I want to do?
Queer religious shit.
Let's run the queer religious shit first. Let's do it. I appreciate that. As sometimes when I'm in certain spaces, particularly black spaces, black religious spaces, right? I don't always get to show this side of me, right? I don't. This side is not always easily accepted or received. So
Oh, we accept all sides here. We want the rare sides here.
I do
All that queer
appreciate.
shit. Come on.
I do really appreciate that. So
Oh,
here we go. Let's see.
Rebel.
Let me go ahead and zoom this in just a tad. All right. This one I don't have a title for. This is untitled. All right, here we go. It's also sort of kind of memorized, so I may not need this, but we're gonna rock with what we got. All right, here we go. Yes, Jesus loves me. For the Bible tells me. I remember the first time I thought I was gay. The queer awakening was next to normal, meaning I was battling bipolar disorder, swapped the alcoholism for weed overindulgence, CC. My family never left my side physically, but emotionally a wall grew. I no longer speak openly with my dad. I rarely convene with my mom unless it's something regarding work, church, or a ride to work or to church. My younger brother was blocked, but his birthday was May 15th, so I unblocked him then. My sister and I have a big sis, little sis protector relationship that she decides when she wants to switch on. So I'm left drowning by my own demise or by what led me to the ground to struggle. Either way, I'm screwed because I'm 6 months behind on rent and I don't know where the money's going to come from. So I pray and I try to fundraise and my head hurts, but I shout. I fight like hell to get up every morning and believe in myself. This I know with all my heart. Walking in queer accepting spaces such as these, like DPC, fixes a piece of me. An Austin Poetry Slam regular tells me you make tomorrow worth waiting for. She says, I don't come back here for nobody else but you, and no slew of tins can envelop that feeling. As a little girl, I was taught through religion that being gay was a sin. That if I was gay, I'd burn in a sinner's hell. As a grown woman, I can say that I put my hand to Satan's fire. Okay, I've experienced life. I documented my trials through writing. I watched as my family forsook me for being gay. I snooped. And I became the strong, queer, black deity, goddess, entity, a woman before thee. They say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. I say hell ain't got shit on a queer, angry black bitch, and I've been pissed off for about 12 fucking years, so fuck it, family or not, friends or not, hell, heaven or not, I will stand for what I believe in. I will stand in all of my queerness, in awe of my queerness, for I know Jesus loves me. For the tells me my queerness has a place here in life and in the hereafter. So that's that one.
Yeah.
Snap, clap, snap, 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 clap, snap, snap, clap, clap, snap, snap.
Appreciate you. I was at a performance once, and I opted to not pull that poem out of my bag, and I sat with shit like that for a little while, and I was like, never again. So
Yeah, no limits here. No limits.
that was ode to that. So this next one, that the final one that I'll be sharing tonight, is a new shit poem. It is one that
shit.
hey, you know it. And Austin is really by way of Colleen. We say shit like fresh PCs, goofy as hell. All right.
Now we're gonna stick with new shit.
Yeah.
And so this one, I think will be fun to end on. Fun is an operative word, not fun as in like ha 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 fun, but fun as in like explorative. And I think something that I would like to leave with you all. So here we go. This was entitled Fight Like Hell. The voices used to be so loud, I couldn't even start my day without smoking a 3-5. I would get up to drive my friend to work in Illinois, then smoke my morning away before having to go teach and attend 3-hour-long lectures for a master's degree in communication, only to be stuck trying to avoid eviction 4 years later. I use my degree, I use my voice, I use my words, I use my mind. I post my Cash App, my Venmo, and GoFundMe efforts, only to be told that me asking for help on Facebook is futile because people see me going to fucking events. So I guess because I'm in need of funds to avoid being homeless, I shouldn't post my art. So I guess because I need financial help to avoid being homeless, I shouldn't post my music, my poetry, videos that bring me joy. I guess I shouldn't engage in the very thing that keeps me alive. I guess I should be as present as my depression makes me feel, instead of trying to be seen, to be alive. I guess I should be a dead woman walking, lady like Lazarus, if you will. I guess I shouldn't have fun in my struggle. I think maybe that I should not listen to the naysayers, and that I should keep sharing my art, keep trying to love the life I lead, and who knows, maybe showing my arts and my writing and my performances will maybe falling back on me. Trusting in myself is exactly what the fuck I should have been doing all along. Maybe sharing my work will help me love myself again. Maybe I dare to dream just once. Coincidentally, Kayla's gonna consume cannabis consistently on clouds and all. I'll be louder than the voices in my head. I'll be louder than the naysayers, than the folks telling me no. I'll keep coming to slams. I'll keep slamming. I'll keep using my voice and advocating for myself. I'll keep doing the very thing that this very stage, these very poets have taught me. And that is fight like hell for a better tomorrow. Even if it hurts, even when it hurts, which it will, you fight like hell. The voices are still ringing loudly. I still start my day smoking a 3-5 for just one more day. I remember what the poets tell me. They say you fight like hell, poet. You fight like hell. I am Michaela, okay? I do hail from the great Austin, Texas. You can find me on Instagram at Michaela, okay, poet try. Or the easier one, and I'll link you to that first one, is okay.peace. That's OCAII.peace. Appreciate y'all.
Fire, fire, fire. Yes,
Yeah, you
yes.
put so much emotion in your piece, and I'm like, oh my
Mhm.
God, I feel what you saying. I'm like, is she crying? Like, that's how much
Damn
emotion
near,
you
yeah,
got
with
in
that one, dude. If I had a
Yeah,
couple
I
more
feel that.
seconds, yeah, it would have been there.
I feel that one.
Ooh, man. All right. We down to the last but not least. Poetry Queen. Go.
I'm here. I'm still here, y'all. I had to come out from work. I'm gonna sit real
Give
fast.
us a bang for tonight. Leave us with a bang.
All right, all right. Y'all can still hear me? Just
Yep.
making sure. Okay. I knew I was made to do this shit. I got up here and I said a whole bunch of things that I thought that you keep thinking. They say thinking is fundamental, but it's funny how my funds haven't helped my mental make too many notes so I don't even hit a beat that I need to. And then I realized the beating came from home. So as I made my way backwards, not forward, I know I was supposed to be going home, but it still didn't feel that way. I know it sounds like I'm repeating myself, but I'm really not, because this was a new day. I listened to everything she told me to do. And I wasn't talking about my mama, but I was talking about my lover, who I sometimes would call my boo. She looked me in the face and told me I was her love and not an affair, that she could afford me to stay home and don't have to bear. But then I realized the love really wasn't there. You know, like that old song that it says that love don't pay no bills and it don't damn sure pay no rent, but I was paying all of the pain that I had to endure because she said that I did this for you more. But I had to question, what was it that you were doing? Because I don't think I was your me more. You weren't telling me all the things I needed to hear or even wanted to hear, so what was I really listening to? The fact that my eyes sing a new blues and they have gone to the news, and that was made out of black and white, and it was made for us, not you. I thought I was doing what I was supposed to, being your lover. But I had to look back in the mirror and say, don't you love her? So I said, no, that was not meant to be. I was being selfish if I said yes to she. And then she even said to me, that's what you fucking are supposed to do with me. Love me and adore me till you have nothing else to do. I keep telling you, why do you keep going backwards into those daydreams that you turned into nightmares on your own? Because you thought that dreaming of a way was going to get you grown. Yeah, you got to be of a legal age to have the endurance of every single thing that you hear, even in the background as those kids scream for life. I said, this shit could be done, but not more than twice. So I took a step back. And she pushed me even forward and said that you are going to do exactly what I tell you to. And no matter what you see in that pretty little mirror you call yourself, I'm going to make you into you. You see, they tell us as lovers that you complete me, that you are my dream come true. But then I had to take a step back and say, shit, I'm nothing like you. I had a conversation with my mom. My mama had a conversation with me. And then she said, you are just like me. I had to understand what she was telling me, and I had to recognize that I was dating a woman just like she. I didn't know what to do after that. Because, you know, us as kids, we always go back to where we learned our education from. It didn't come from the books that schools given to us. Those were things we had to pay for. We learned what we needed to from a house that became a home, and that was where I felt alone. And then I had to ask myself again, Mommy, why did you do this to him? She said, I didn't even do this to begin with. You have to understand, I was standing up for me. I was standing up for you. I was standing up for both my children, and I was teaching you what not to do. And that was showing us that you can do better, just like the old you too. Oh.
Come on, New York. We need you out here.
Right? Did you catch that? She used the kids screaming in the background, added that into her poem. I caught that, yo. You saw that?
Hell yeah. My initial response, I said, oh, she's doing it again.
Yeah.
No, that is just some crazy talent.
To have it flow so seamless too, that's what's getting me.
I told y'all, I listen, I read the room. So, yeah.
Man. Even with all you doing that, even with all that, man, I'm easily distracted too. Like I wouldn't be able to do it with all that noise in my background and everything. And it's just like you in your own little realm and stuff. And she's just like not bothered at all.
At all. At all.
We need one more piece, yo. One more piece for tonight.
Yeah, we need that.
I'm gonna jump back. I'm gonna jump into it real quick. Those keys, they don't really sound like to an open door. They sound more like one that has a fraction of me not wanting to be myself anymore, holding me behind those bars, and not because I can sing or because I can speak, because they'd rather tell me I shouldn't have freedom of that either. They've been taking that away from me for so long that I had the choice of going into something I didn't even know I needed to be. You see, I took those steps that just didn't need to be read from. I was reading a book that wasn't meant for me to be dumb. I was reading between the lines to realize, baby girl, you are exactly the one. My daddy said to me one day, you have the voice that everyone is afraid to hear, but you need to listen. This is what I need to do, my dear. I need to speak up just a little bit louder so that everyone understands that I'm not being the one that wants to be much prouder than I've already become. I wanted to tell my own reflection, yes, baby girl, you are the one. You are the one that makes me feel like I could do this shit. You're the one that makes me feel like I don't even have to worry if anyone else worries about themselves, but I have to be the one that says I am worthy of just being not worried of me. You see, my mind has become so creative that I am okay with everyone else ready to leave. Leave what, you might ask? Leaving myself behind has never been a part of my past. I've been okay with being the last. I'm okay with being the last. The last one standing always seems to be the strongest. And I'm not looking for anyone to see me for the weakest link. I'm rather interested in how you can make this shit make sense to make you think. See, thinking hasn't always been what I wanted to do, but I had to do something in order to do something with you. You might wonder, who is the you she keeps speaking of? You are not the past. You're all interested in what makes this shit inside of me last. I'm telling you, I can speak up as long as I'm not the first one sitting in class. I wasn't a little girl who wanted to sit in the back, nor was I a little girl that wanted to sit in the front. I was okay with sitting in the middle because the middle person always gets to look left, right, and knows exactly where her light is. So I tell you, if you think that I can't do this shit alone, ask that little girl who's always afraid to say, or not, this is my home.
Yo.
Man, and where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on everything from Instagram to TikTok under Poetry Queen 85 and my own blog under Poetry Queen 85 as well. And Poetry Queen 585 on Instagram.
Yeah, your writing is incredible. It's so beautiful. Big ups to you for the way your pen is crafted.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Wow, enjoy.
Shoot, she don't even use a pen. She just a
Or them
noggin.
brain.
Shoot,
Yeah, you
it's
right.
just
Nah, you
a
right.
noggin.
The way that noggin is crafted.
Gifted flow.
Golly.
And like I
Man.
said, and like I said in the beginning of it, I was saying that I do personal pieces for people. So like literally I have to read the room. I have to read my energy and the other person's, and I'm all open to it. Anybody, like I said before in the beginning of this, anybody interested in seeing my work and what I can do, and if you're interested in me doing a piece for you, you just keep in touch, get in touch with me, and you can see it on every platform that I have.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Man, yeah, this was
Thank
a
you for
fire
sharing your
night.
work.
Man,
All of you guys, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
y'all was fire, man. Y'all killed tonight, yo. And I want each and every one of y'all to come back, yo. Y'all killed
Facts.
tonight. This was a good night. River Jesus, I still only worship one God.
That's cool. That's the one I'm questioning anyway.
I can't stand you. Oh man, y'all crazy. I love the diversity, man. I love the chillness. I love the vibe. Man, everybody's unique, everybody's different. I love meeting different folks, man, and just having that
Absolutely.
vibe just come together and just be chill, yo.
Different
But
strokes from different folks. Appreciate
yeah,
y'all.
yeah. All over the country, yo. That's so ooh, I love seeing that come together, man.
Hey, that's what poetry all about. Community. Community.
No matter where you at, yo. Connecting, vibing. No matter where you at, yo. We call Dallas Poetry Commission, but man, we want to go everywhere. We want to connect with everybody, yo.
Thanks.
That's why we started this. We want to connect with y'all, man. We want this to be bigger than just Dallas. Way bigger, yo. So I hope y'all will become regulars and keep joining us and get spread the word around and just we want this to be just spread out.
If
Everybody.
everybody could put their handles, their social media handles, if we were missed, if y'all could throw that in the chat so I can make sure I follow everybody.
Let's see.
Great idea.
Show y'all
Yes.
some love. I got a couple of y'all, but a couple of y'all I didn't hear. I want to make sure I follow everybody tonight. Be like stealing that.
I know we lost I Am Free. I don't know if her battery ran out or she had something else happen.
She said her battery died. It was finna die.
But I don't even be checking the private comments, yo. See, I am not a professional. I forgot to say that tonight. I got to keep reminding folks, yo. I am not a professional. There's 14 comments in this private chat, and I ain't checked it, but this is the first time.
Slacking.
I ain't slacking. I just ain't
There
a
we go.
professional. Shit.
Yeah.
This is still new. This is still let's see. We started this when we started
That's what
this,
we
yo.
love to hear. The princess. You keep writing. You keep that pen going.
Hell yeah.
You keep that pen going. We want to hear it. It's for your outlet. This is therapy, like Maya the B say all the time. This is therapy. So we
Straight
just
up.
appreciate you for taking the time out of your night to come share some really heavy shit with us. You feel me? And that's much love to you for that. Always.
Thank y'all.
Straight up. Keep joining us. Keep tuning in, yo. We got our next show is July 21st. That's gonna be our message Monday. You know, invite people to tune in, invite people to join wherever you from. I know we on the social media. I know y'all know people from all across the globe and stuff. Let's bring a fam together, man. Let's connect. Let's connect the artists together, yo. Let's start let's make this a movement. That's all we want to do. Just make the movement, yo. You know, I want to move around.
Big facts, big facts, big facts. I'm
And
gonna show love to all y'all.
yeah, so after July 21st, you know, Real was like he was trying to get my dates together to try to make flyers and stuff, and I was trying to it was all too complicated because I was like, well, it was every other week, and then it was like Thursday, and then like skip a week, and then it was like Monday and skip a week Thursday. I was like, you know what? So starting August, it's gonna be every second Thursday and every fourth Monday of every month. Okay. So so starting August, starting next month, we're gonna have Thirsty Thursday every second Thursday and Message Monday every fourth Monday of every month. So I'm gonna put that in there so nobody will have to start guessing dates and stuff like that. And then I always open signups up. You know, well, it may start different now since the next one not gonna be until after a while, after July 21st. Then, so just be on the lookout. If you follow me, ain't gonna be no problem. I mean, so I mean, I got a page. My handle for IG and YouTube is at Maya2B13 underneath my name right here in the little white part. I'm on Facebook, Maya2B, in the yellow part. My face is in the picture, so you will see it. You can click on that one.
And I'll be doing the reposts and stuff on Instagram. I'm a youngin', so I don't use the book of face, but I'm on there. But I'm primarily on Instagram, so I'll also repost all of these. I appreciate y'all for allowing me to co-host for y'all tonight. I appreciate that, Maya.
Oh, no problem. And Dallas Poetry Commission is on every platform as well, yo. You know, we coming up on a year. We coming up on a year. Matter of fact, we're gonna have our year award ceremony and our year what would you call it show this Saturday at our favorite cigar lounge, El Jefe in Old East Dallas, yo. Gonna throw down.
1 year anniversary.
Yeah, our 1 year anniversary show. So yeah, and we already out there, yo. We doing good. We've been doing good for just to be 1 year. We got venues everywhere, yo. We got a second home in Houston. We doing stuff. We've been doing stuff in Tennessee, going to Chicago, you know, going to New Orleans. You know, hopefully we'll be out, you know, just everywhere. We got people going to New Mexico. We got
St. Louis.
Yeah, yo, just it's crazy, yo. We definitely want to hit up New York. We definitely want to. Austin, yeah. Well, Austin just right up the street. I don't know why the hell we ain't been to Austin yet. But anyway. But yeah, we trying to be on the road. So there ain't no place that we don't want to go. So yeah, just
it would
holler
be
at us.
loud to be able to come and see all of y'all too. So
hell yeah,
that's the goal. That's the goal. We want to make
up
this
with
national.
us. Join our group chat on Facebook too. Just type in Dallas Poetry Commission. It's open to the public, whatever. Too. Just so keep up with us.
Might be coming to a city near you.
Yeah. So yeah, we definitely want y'all to stay tuned and become part of the family, yo. We appreciate all y'all. So, well, this was a great night. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Good morning.
I'm glad I'm on Central Time, so it's only about to be 9 o'clock to me for my time. I'm sorry, y'all Easterners. But it's great having y'all on.
Always.
Y'all did y'all thing.
Y'all for showing up.
Yes,
Until next time.
Thank you.
Until next time,
Peace
y'all stay
out.
in touch, man. Be
Most
real.
definitely.
It's been real. It's been real. Blessings to all y'all. Much love, much appreciation. Later. In stream.